I unfucked Java.
Oh, well that's helpful.
Yes.
Terrific.
I'm glad you managed to bargain with the Java gods.
I didn't bargain.
The sacred oils.
I opened a separate instance and fucking saved the campaign that way, and then the first instance started working. Bam. You back, Gryph?
No, he's not. He's putting pizzas in the oven. So it went. Man.
Which is relevant, he's here because he's about to get whacked, I think. Or breath opened.
I didn't know the patrols were so big.
Okay, this is a silly question. If we can save the campaign, can we then send the file to Grimith?
Well,
No, it works now.
He's fixed it.
Oh, sweet. There we go.
Also, we're players, so we can't save the campaign.
No, we just have to be GM mode.
Anywho. This named villain, as he is going down with this ship, will, hit... yep. He'll hit the remaining standing PCs with Fire Breath. Starting with Tempus. 10 points of fire damage. Then going to Leon. 10 points of fire damage. And then going to Dwohurim. To fire damage. And then, the power stops crackling around him, and he collapses. Dead.
Well, thank the gods.
Poison.
Like, do the other ones seem intimidated at all?
Not a fucking stitch.
These guys? We need some of these guys on our team.
Well, I'll tell you now, we have killed a significant number of these.
I would say
this
so.
Is impressive. Because over
But it's
there,
still not a... If we leave, guys, like, Thomas is dead. So.
I'm counting minimum of 12, and there's 2 over here. There's 14. We've killed 14 enemies. That's awesome.
I am currently engaged to this guy, so I guess the first thing I want to do is try to disengage, because he's not very fun right now.
Alright.
Nope, that doesn't work. Well, that's just lovely, isn't it? Let's try to shock him then. That usually works. Let's see, where's my 2 hit? There we go. And we have not that, so...
That is...
That looks like he gets shocked.
A hit. Okay.
3 damage.
Take 3 points of damage and you pop free.
Oh, pop free. And I kind of want to heal, honestly.
Well, heal.
You might, it's not the worst idea. I'm barely holding
Killing
on.
some of these guys here would also be great.
You should maybe move to here also. So
I can't. I spent my move action to try to disengage. Should probably shock him first.
We can't defend
I
him
didn't think
from
of
these
that.
thunderbolts either, so...
Yeah. Just these 2 guys and him. Figured.
Man, I don't even see a way in which we could retreat. These are fanatics. They won't let go no matter what.
You would be taking the campaign loss and basically you grabbing Fargus's body and you're running away. And eventually you will manage to escape. The thing with patrols is that they don't get lured out that far. Otherwise they're not patrolling.
Patrols. God, if they have more of these.
We're killing. To be fair, we're killing much more extreme levels of patrols because we were killing savages and guards. Yeah. Now we're killing warlocks and guards.
Now they have to send out their main force to patrol instead.
I mean, the Rekhumi certainly would be ecstatic when they see that this is not what they gotta face, because they would be wrecked. I think.
It's also the case when the distractions come around, in theory they're going to have to send something to replace these guys so it can be less indoors for us.
Yeah.
I'm sure this will be to our benefit if we lose.
I will say the big guy was certainly going to be in the tavern, and yes. What you guys did had him come out.
But I really want to try pushing it a little bit. We can be lucky. We can come back from this, don't you think?
I mean, there are 5 warlocks still alive and then 3 guards.
If we can take out warlocks, then yes, but we need the warlocks out.
Yeah, need these 3 guys dead. Then you have a standing chance. I can't be revived at all,
left,
right?
Leon?
No, you are.
Do you have healing left?
Yeah.
I have some healing left, but I'm really starting to push it.
You have like some stuff you can quick throw around to get people up.
I have my cure wounds, and that's it. So.
Yeah. Okay. And they get to attack before you, but not before the dragonkin. All right. I think I'll try to if I could kill some of these warlocks.
I can't get Fargus up because he's 2 out.
Yeah, we agree. I'll probably be getting knocked down then by the other guys. I should actually be staggered.
Well, I think we're all staggered.
Yeah. So I guess this one maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Nuke something.
That one, I guess. I'll shoot at that one. With a Ray of Frost for 19 points of damage.
That hits. Severely wounded. Still alive.
God damn it. Tried.
End of your turn.
He'll brace for impact. Yes.
Okay. Escalation die goes and stays on 6. Fargus, make a death save for me.
Means that these are
Yep.
Get back up, Fargus.
No, that is the first failure.
What's the DC for these?
16.
16.
16. Alright.
If you roll a 20, you can take your turn normally. After explaining what amazing shit inspired you to get the fuck back up.
As I did before, while in the planar pocket place.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy moves to engage with Dwohurim, and these two double move over to engage with Dwohurim.
Yep. There's only one of them can.
It's a party
An
event.
attack,
That's the
Flaming
one that
Flinty
actually-
Scimitar. That is a hit.
Hey, that is an.
That
20
is
points
a
of damage.
natural 14, so yes, 20 points of damage.
7. Right.
Okay. Leon, you're up.
all you've got?
Who did you want the cure wounds on? Self?
People who are down, I think.
Yeah, if one of us goes down, I think that's the best save.
So save it in case one
Up
drops.
Fargus, right?
Can Fargus get back up with being on
No,
next?
he's out.
Is ended. He would have died
yeah.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not putting him back up in the battle.
I mean, then somebody. I mean, you gotta have some more health because these warlocks are gonna shoot 5 of those bolts at people. And that's
Well,
enough to kill all of us.
I'd say put a Tempest so he actually gets his turn.
I also have chances of going up, and I've got a magic item that will keep me up
Oh, okay.
if I don't go negative 30. So
I mean, then I'm probably not the worst suggestion.
Because you can output some damage, which is nice.
A little bit, not nearly you guys' levels, but yeah.
Some.
Yeah. Can you when you're engaged?
If I can do stuff,
When you're engaged.
no, I'll be swinging a sword, I think. But
Yeah.
I can take their attacks on me.
It's true, which might often
Stop
be-
them with my subtle body.
I will spend my cure wound channeling power into the dwarf.
Let's hope for a good recovery roll.
It's a free recovery.
Well, I'll take it. 429.
As I will go ahead and well, we need to get some of these getting them out of the way.
That guy should be very wounded if you're looking to kill people.
Yes, the thing. But actually, I'm going to move to. Well, he's going to I can't intercept if I'm trying to leave the square, so. So, I'm going to go to intercept. Go ahead and engage here.
Okay.
Fight them both.
No, not them both.
No, not to fight them both. I want to engage him, and I'm going to fire back at him, basically allowing Tempus to be still up to come around here and sneak attack.
Alright.
Give every opportunity we get. I
Leading me
technically,
to the wolves.
I technically didn't roll with poison damage triggers, actually. No. Yeah, so this is against the. Well, I already said which one it was. So above me, the Warlock.
That is a hit.
Or 15 points of cold damage. It is not a natural even, so I get no extra benefits.
Got it. Anything else?
Pity in my sorrow.
Alright. These two dragonkin float up. And they don't feel like using their heals. They can only reach nearby, and they're not going to heal.
I'll take him.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Join you to heal me.
Instead, they will use their Ignite Iron on these guards to give their scimitars a flaming property.
That makes me sad.
That is quick actions. And then the 5 of them. And these are the last reinforcements, unless you guys dawdle here for more time than I think you want to. They're going to start firing. They're going to target Leon. This guy will swivel and send out... No, not you. Erisdar. You fucking sit there and you think about what you did. and shoot at Leon. That is a hit, a natural odd hit. Leon is vulnerable to all attacks, save ends.
Which you may not matter.
This Warlock, attempting to save his ally, will Thunderbolt at Leon.
I'm out.
Total of 36 damage dealt to Leon, freeing up this Warlock to shoot at Tempus.
Yep.
That is 21 versus physical defense for 18 points of thunder damage. I guess you're going to try to trigger your Forgeborn thing.
No, I'm going to use my magical item.
Okay.
Which is... Give me a second.
Yes.
My armor
Yes.
it smells rusty and foul, and if I fall below 0 HP, which is 0, I can keep on fighting even though I still need to do my death rolls. I basically just keep standing until negative 30.
Yeah, you sure do.
That's real good.
Go on.
And these two Warlocks will attempt to hit you with Thunderbolts.
Cool.
That is a miss.
Miss.
And don't you move. That is a hit. That is an 8. That is an 18.
Cool. Negative 18.
Say, and you were already made vulnerable by that 21 versus physical defense because that was a natural odd hit. So that was a crit. So that's 36 damage that last.
I'm down, regardless of everything. I am down.
We can do this, guys.
As the multiple waves of thunderbolts crash into Tempus's body.
Alright.
I don't think I can do my multiple stuff because it only triggers when I go to 0. So you know.
Right.
Next.
Tempus, make a death save for me. But no, you can't. You're permanently out. My apologies. Dwohurim.
I don't think we should push it further. As soon as I give this turn up, I'm dead. So I think this is the time where Dwohurim instead, just, with the last flicker of his power still stuck in his wand, will make a large sort of blow of light that momentarily sort of randomly blinds both them and him as he grabs Fargus and, sometimes sort of manage to punch Leon to actually crawl up and pull Tempus with us as they sort of hear the weird noises of whatever wild magic he released in a flash of desperation as we haughtily retreat from this losing battle.
Okay.
Having them probably hunt us for quite some time.
Dwohurim Harsca, with his last efforts, is able to distract the Dragonkin, because that is the best that can be done against the fanatical who will not cease, will not desist, and it is only long after you leave their stretches of territory that you are able to breathe a little bit easier, for they are no longer pursuing you.
Breathe easy.
Yes, go ahead and copy your tokens, slap them back onto the Dragon Hall map.
I think that was a valiant attempt.
It was a loss regardless.
I mean, a victory in one sense and a loss in another sense, so,
You did kill a named NPC whom I did have you folks possibly fighting later. And campaign loss aside, that won't be taken back. He won't get a res.
We did not. I hope the others don't either. We did not get the information we wanted.
Nope.
And my guess is that if we go back there, the patrols are not going to be weaker.
And for those of you who went down to essentially death, on page 170, that's going to be Fargus and Tempus, there is something called the optional lasting wound rule. You guys are going to be taking the effect of that. So your maximum HP are dropped by an amount equal to 2 plus your level until a full heal up. Which is other news, because there's not a full heal up coming immediately after this. If you folks want a full heal up, basically what's going to have to happen is another equivalent of a campaign loss, where Leon remembers a fragment of a spell that can be cast uniquely, as basically you pray and beseech for help from the Lich King, and you all would get fully healed, But in exchange, the Lich King would get something.
Bring that up now, Leon. You asshole. You don't just want to say these things.
Yes.
Or we could spend our recoveries and attack again immediately.
You certainly do have the full weight of your recoveries to spend. You guys can go ahead and bring your bodies back up.
So, again, a silly question. Even though I'm now stable, do I revert to 0 or are I still at minus 30?
So the time you use a recovery, it takes you to 0, and then you heal from there.
Okay, so...
Yes. You're,
one
you're
recovery to 0.
You're basically at 0 hit points. Whenever you heal using a recovery, you lose all of your negative HP, and you gain positive HP. Negative hit points are thrown out the window.
Right, okay. That's
so the moment you're healed, all the negative hit points are gone.
I will be down to 6 recoveries.
I am at max health of 54.
Yep.
And at 6 recoveries.
I'm at 6 recoveries.
Ditto.
Fargus is at 5.
But if we gave the Lich King something, then we would have all our... Actually, I need to do my recharge rolls.
You really want to give the Lich King...
Before I do anything here,
yes, all of your recharge rolls for things. You'll want to make those too.
That is important stuff.
I don't think I used anything that's actually recharged.
Here we have for my shield. Yes. Yes.
I use no recharge abilities, funny enough.
Shield
I use
back menu.
2 of my magical items, so...
Oh, this is a recharge roll.
I don't really think the Lich King thing is really an option.
Both of mine...
Does Fargus not agree with being rejuvenated by the Lich King?
No.
That's not good.
Feels wrong in some strange way.
My armor, success. So I have my armor back, don't have my ring.
The ring? Nope. Do I have anything else that is a recharge? I doubt it. Most of my stuff is pretty sure it's just dailies, plan out. And if whatever battle we're going into is tougher than this one, though, with like 2 named dudes and probably like 20 of those warlocks.
I don't think it's gonna be as many, but probably more powerful dudes.
I'm just gonna go quickly check on food that I've thrown in the oven.
And Team PC, go ahead and take this time to think, walk back to Hiram Hall, whatever you want to do. It's balls back in your court.
Wait.
I mean, we can take another fight now, but I don't know if we can take another, like, end fight, basically. Like, if we can charge their place with this. I'd be willing to go and attack another like group of them just for the sake of hurting them more. But,
we can't get into another fight like that.
No.
It might be safer to just prepare ourselves for the assault.
But with these resources, without giving the Lich King whatever he wants in exchange for more power, how could that possibly go wrong?
I still have one of my dailies. I didn't use them all.
I have 2 of my dailies.
I blew everything.
No, I have 3 dailies, actually.
Yeah, so he has 3 dailies. I have 1 daily. I technically have 2 dailies if you count my ability to fly, but I don't know how.
I have my utility spells. Those I have both.
This is good. Mouse. Why can I not?
I wanted to use them for this whole infiltration thing, but
it was a good idea. Just someone happened to get spotted.
I wanted to lock them in the house because it says that level 3 no adventure tier monsters can break it down, which would just have been perfect. It's all stuck in there forever.
We still have the Earth Strength.
Well, that's true. I mean, I would just hate to go against her and then lose.
Yeah, of course, but
that would be the worst kind of thing. Then I'd rather give the Lich King whatever he wants. I mean, not whatever he wants, you know. Then again, he is kind of the ultimate enemy.
The problem is, Leon does not remember exactly what the price for the spell is, and you don't really want to find out.
Like, we kill the Archmage, but in return, we get a lot of power.
No, something of us we lose. A fragment of our soul, perhaps, I don't know.
Oh, well, of your soul, surely.
Ours.
I wouldn't be casting a spell.
But you...
We're gonna all be infused with necrotic energies or something?
You'd be
all undead now. All liches and vampires.
No, Leon is not particularly in a good mood for this. It would take the entire party to convince him to use it.
Yeah,
we
Fargus
don't even know
no.
where he is in there. We just know he's somewhere in there.
I mean,
like if we're in dire circumstance, then perhaps. But you know,
how many of these guys did we kill? We know they have about less than 100 dudes. Probably like 80.
We killed there at least 18.
18, so that would then be like a fourth of their numbers if the numbers we were given by Gen Zeros.
Yeah, we killed a minimum of 18 because there might have been more which I didn't see you killed.
And these, I killed 5 of there, I think. And these certainly weren't shitty ones.
In that case, that number raises to 22.
Yeah. And these weren't weak ones. Like, there were a few lizardmen, but certainly most of these.
You killed a total of
guys.
19 enemies. A
Really?
mixture of lizardmen savages, dragonkin guards, dragonkin warlocks, and one named villain.
Okay, apparently I caught
Whose name you didn't know, really, he just looked important.
Yeah. That's still like 1/4 of their number if Gen Zeros is right.
yeah, but we're not gonna face all of them later.
No, most certainly not, but the others aren't going to face them either now.
Yeah.
You know, so that's something at least.
And I'm back.
And if they don't stop the others from attacking, the others, like, especially the Human gang, might just push forward. That's kind of their goal.
Yeah.
The coterie will certainly distract some people, most likely. I mean, who knows? Maybe if they see that the Scarlet Servants are sending very little to stop them, they might get emboldened.
Yeah, perhaps.
This whole idea. Whatever. Like, if we assume that there's like maybe 10 of these guys, 10 wizards of the gnomes, like maybe like 12 drow or something, maybe like I don't know, 20 bugbears. They sort of will be matched now more evenly for the numbers.
Yeah.
That should help. And I'd most definitely suggest we also get some mercenaries. We did not scout out as we wanted to, but I mean, this is a patrol. It was probably a massive, massive patrol.
Or we lured in a lot of other adjacent patrols.
Yeah, probably.
The sounds of your combat lured in a lot of fucking people, and I had them moving across the map to try to get to you.
But, you know, it's just... Yeah, I think we should hire mercenaries.
I think we should too.
If we don't give the Lich King power, we need more people to help us.
Yeah. So how much money do we have? How much money do you guys have?
If we pool all together to kill these guys, I have this. The being like 8 silver and 5 copper.
Yeah.
Remember, for money, we have that.
Yeah, we have the high rock coins. Oh, the high rock coins, though.
Because I have not spent a single one of those. All the money I paid for the bribes before were out of my personal pocket.
Yeah. How much do we have in our personal pockets?
I would preferably not want to spend all of it because I might want some potions stocking up, but you know, I can let's add on to the pool if I give myself a little bit of money for potion buying, 160 extra afterwards.
Tempus, what you got?
He's not here, I think.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
You get 58 gold.
And if we add all this together, then I'll just ignore the... Yeah.
Actually, /R.
And we know that's enough for 10 third level guys.
How much were people?
It was like 50 for level 2s, 75, I think, for third level guys. Can you write me that?
65 for level 2s, 90 for level 3s, 50 for level 1s.
And we don't want... Yeah, we don't want level 1s. They're useless people.
Let's not have cannon fodder.
Level 1s would be your equivalent
Waste of money.
of what you guys fought during the test combat stuff, those goblins. Level 2s, those lizardmen savages, they're level 2 creatures.
And the warlocks and like swords, like other Blizzard men, those are level 3s, I assume.
They are certainly a level higher than 2.
Fuck.
Yeah. Let's just get like 8 level 3 guys then.
Only 8, 1 at 10. Oh wait, we don't have enough at 10, yeah. 8.
Yeah, we have enough for 8.
Money.
We
How much is
need.
that?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
we
will
need-
leave us.
We need like 40 more gold for another one. But
32, in fact.
Yeah.
Maybe I can script this together. I do have a salvation potion I have not used and bought like super early on. Because I never feel like it's worth using an action to just get an extra save.
Yeah, no.
See if I have the shopping list of things. What would that sell for? I just want to sell that thing.
Given the temerity of the situation, since I allowed someone to sell
25
it,
only.
it would sell for full price.
Okay. Well, then I guess
there
I'll...
is enough of a demand, but you know, you'd have to go out to, you know, swing by a vendor. Not one nearby in the ruins.
Oh, we're gonna go by mercenaries as well.
Yeah.
So I assume I could sort of do it on the way
Sure.
to the mercenary place. That would then add 50 gold to the price.
Yeah.
Which would let us get nine guys. Which is roughly 2 adventure parties.
I mean,
Of
that's
third level.
decent.
Yeah. I mean, we're 1 and we just did a lot. We're 4th level, albeit.
Yeah.
But with like twice as many people, you know, 3 times as many people as us, it might be better. And that would mean we have assuming that we have 10 from there to there, 20, 40, that we will have sort of 1-to-1 about equal numbers with the random estimate of their enemy strength.
Yeah.
I spend all the money in this, so let's hope that they have some we can loot and share with the Yumi gang.
It would take the entirety of your day essentially to travel across Drakenhall, basically to hit up like the rack, or you know, that would be a great place for you to go to hire mercenaries, particularly given how your suites. That's the place where you go if you want things. So there, and then basically traveling back. That's going to take the entirety of the rest of your day.
Yeah. I mean, we're not gonna do anything else, I don't think.
No, we can't really get the information from scouting because we do campaign laws anyway.
And that would take you to the 28th, and you're attacking on the 1st, the new year.
Yeah, we have many more days than I thought we had.
DM,
What's up?
would it be possible for me to obtain a champion tier healing potion?
I can think that Drakenhall is beyond an adventure tier environment, so yes, for 100 gold pieces, you could buy a champion tier healing potion.
And that's my money count.
Yeah, I have no money left, so...
I had no potions and basically no expendable resources. I needed something. And a normal potion won't cut it for me anymore.
Anyway,
You can add 50 to that total bundle here we have, and I'll remove the potion now. Just so we have the money to work with.
at any rate, 8 level 3 individuals, you say?
9.
9. Okay. Well, and you track all the way down basically to the rack and looking for people, and, you know, selling a potion, buying potion and stuff. You do manage to find a company of amusingly enough, just so 9 level 3 for NPC, human mercs, some remnants from the Blood Drop crew.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. For the money, the beautiful, beautiful, sweet money that you're paying them. The 810 gold pieces, they will assist in attacking the Scarlet Serpents.
Alright.
So long as you give them some direction of, you know, how exactly to go about it. They're the hired help. They're not thinkers.
Yeah. Do we bring them back to our hideout for now, or just tell them be here at that time?
Well, it depends what we've hired them for. Do we have them until that point, or like they've been paid to attack the Scarlet Serpents, I believe, right?
They've been paid to. You have paid them to attack the Scarlet Serpents.
Well, I suppose we should tell them to. I mean, they know where the headquarters are, so they can come there, like on the day we're gonna attack.
Sure, you guys have enough beds. The mercenary company could stay at their old home.
Yeah.
For no extra cost.
Well, I mean, sure.
No. As a matter of fact, they won't charge you more.
They can be amused at our nice garrison.
They sure can.
As the accountant of this party, I'm just now teary-eyed looking at like the money records as they just plummeted through the floor.
Remember, yeah. You remember we have the 32 gold pieces left.
I've added that to the pool now.
Anyway, yes, traveling all the way out there, hiring those mercenaries, buying the stuff, traveling all the way back, puts you at nightfall by the time you make it back to Hiram's Hall.
We'll sleep and cry.
Yeah.
And cry some more.
Let's see here. I think this
But
will...
maybe Thomas has come back.
Oh god. There's duplicate.
No, as a matter of fact, he has not.
Thomas.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and take another suggestion here from the core rulebook. You guys are getting a good night's sleep here, despite everything. So, why don't you folks talk together, determine who got the best sleep, and whoever got the best sleep can roll a hard save, 16 plus, to recover a daily power.
I'd love it, but
Yeah.